not just radio, it's Rockland World Radio. RocklandWorldRadio.com.
Womba-lumba, womba-lumba, womba-lumba. Womba-lumba, womba-lumba, womba-lumba. Womba-lumba, womba-lumba, womba-lumba. Womba-lumba, womba-lumba, womba-lumba.
Welcome to Star Blossom Goddesses,
The Lighthouse.
Voice of Spirit, heard on Rockland World Radio every Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to check out the archives for past programs. And now the host of The Lighthouse, Voice of Spirit, Star Blossom Goddess.
Hello, everybody. As you see, there were the candles that we'll be lighting today, but I'm really glad to be here. I was away last week on a spiritual cruise. I am working on spiritual cruises now, so for anybody out there who are interested in mixing pleasure with learning, you can contact me and you can get information. The next spiritual cruise will be in November, and I'll be doing it around Mexico. And on those cruises, we mixed it with pleasure, of course, and we also do workshops, me and some other very gifted people. So I went to St. Thomas and St. Martin, and it was amazing. The energies were great, but I'm so glad to be back because there's so much to talk about. I don't know about you guys, but there has been really a lot of new energies coming in, and those energies really affect us. Sometimes they're very, I can't think of the word. You're not aware of the energies, but they do have an impact on you. Subtle. There's the word. Ta-da! Subtle. Subtle energies come in, and especially now that we have had the eclipses. We had 2 this month, 2 eclipses. So the energies are really, really strong, and it's making us face a lot of our stuff. Some of the stuff we have been ignoring or putting off or just ignoring. And truthfully, we need to start looking at those things because those energies need to filter through us and show it to us so we can say goodbye to them finally. So I'm going to talk to you on my show a little bit about the eclipses and how you could deal with what's going on in your lives. But first, I want to get to the candle lighting because lighting a candle is very sacred. It carries energies. It helps for you to connect to the divine. So everybody should use candles in their practice. So everybody take a look at these candles. They're leaves with grapes, and they're really, really cool. And I picked them because this is the time of the year where we could be outdoors more, we could connect to nature, and we could really feel our own truth when we connect to nature. So here we go. As I light these candles, I celebrate. I celebrate the source in and part of everything. I celebrate our own divinity. And as I watch these candles engulfed by the air and by my own presence, I travel in gratitude. Gratitude for this precious moment where I can realize my true potential. As I take a breath, I celebrate. And I allow the heat of this candle to flow all around me, no matter where I am. Its energy is moving all around me so I can feel peacefulness. Watch as the candle moves. Watch as the flame dances. It is dancing to remind us all that when we choose to move in our power of our true selves, we can have everything we desire. Take a moment. Think about what you desire and put those thoughts into this flame. Put it deep within this flame. And know that the divine energies are carrying them upward so that they could come into fruition. I let this truth go, knowing that everything is on its way to me. I will have abundance in my life, and I will celebrate. I let this go, and so it is. Amen, and it is done. Breathe it in, everybody. Feel it. You have that power. Choose to breathe in these energies so you can feel alive. It feels so great. And I am so grateful to have you in my life. So right now I want to talk a little bit about the eclipse. The eclipse, let me give you the definition of the eclipse because we had two in May. An eclipse is an event that occurs when one object in the sky moves into the shadow of another. The term is most often used to describe either a solar eclipse, when the moon's shadow crosses Earth's surface, or a lunar eclipse, when the moon moves into the shadow of the Earth. And so we had two eclipses this month. And what that does in a very subtle way is it brings to us the things that we need to look at. And these two eclipses specifically have a purpose in the world of spirit. The purpose is for us to release, to let go. Let go of what we think things should be, how things should be, what we believe is our truth. Anything that stands in the way of our harmony is what we need to let go of. Let go of our financial worries, let go of our fears. And if you carry a lot of fears, what you will find, I know for me, it happened to me this past week. When the eclipses come, you're faced with your fears because you need to let go of them. I needed to let go of who I thought I was, what I thought I was doing, how I should do my spiritual path, how many people I should teach, and all these other things that were just hampering me instead of letting go and moving with the flow. So, my sweet friends out there, if you are going through stuff, know that it's temporary. And the sooner you allow yourself to let go of those things, then you'll find that your life will open up and be a lot better. It's also a matter of just moving and being happy within yourselves. I have learned the hard way through self-judgment, through struggles, through insecurities or a lack of money and all kinds of things. I have learned the hard way that the best way to deal with it is to align, to have that balance of alignment. And that will really help you get through this time. It's a very exciting time because, hey, you could step back and say, wow, there's that stuff I don't want. Goodbye. That doesn't identify me, and just move forward. I also want to stress about being grateful, because if you're not grateful, it just, doesn't help any. It doesn't, being grateful is almost like being embraced by this invisible force. You can't really see it, and it's, like I said, subtle. But when you start to travel in gratitude, then there's invisible doors that open up of opportunities. So later today, I'm going to share the gratitude story that I wrote. But right now, we're going to do the song of the day because it's an empowerment song. It's about you saying, okay, I choose to be who I really, really am. And who you really, really are is divine. You're a spirit in a human body, not a human body experiencing a spiritual path. So who you are, listen to this song, listen to the words, and just embrace yourself. And we'll be right back.
Try to make you someone else. I had to learn to trust my heart.
Learn to trust your heart.
I came to a point where I can speak my mind and I feel I'm living in a box to keep the girl I am concealed. Oh, I finally found the strength so I can leave that all behind. This is my time to shine. This is my place to find all that I have inside. I never knew. No. This is my time to show what I must have always known, that nothing's impossible and dreams come true. And dreams come true. Oh, everybody's got the strength inside. All it takes is time to realize that you and only you can be the one to decide. I can, I will, I know that everything I want I can do. Believing in myself that every wish I make will come true. And oh, it took a while to get this far, but I'm here now. This is my time to shine. This is my place to find all that I have inside. I never knew. This is my time to show what I must have always known, that nothing's impossible and dreams come true. Overcoming all these things, here I finally find my wings. Now I know I'm ready to fly. This is my time to shine. This is my place to find all that I have inside. I never knew. This is my time to show what I must have always known, that nothing's impossible and dreams come true. And dreams come true. This is my time. Yeah. This is my time. Oh, yeah. This is my time to shine. This is my place to find all that I have inside. I never knew. This is my time to show what I must have always known, that nothing's impossible and dreams come true. And dreams come true.
It is the time. It is the time. Step into your own power. Think about those words. Do you have the name of the person who sang that, by the way? Simone. Simone Raven. Raven Simone. Check her out. She's very gifted, but listen to her words. It is the time to not hide and speak your truth and be the truth of who you are. Which brings me to this poem I wrote today. I'd like to share it with you because it reminds you to listen and to be who you are. I am an explorer from a writer's heartbeat whose terrain is that of the parchment white. I am the writer that sits quietly feeling the wind's energy, which flows as a storm of thoughts begin to erupt. I am a surveyor of my deep self who sings in a melody of a poem or manuscript. And as your being moves like that of a trim-line train, I honor you for stopping at my station of this page to ponder my thoughts, which are, today I open my eyes and listen to the heartbeat of my true self. Today I take a breath to rise and dance in the waters of a graceful sea. And as I move in the precious moment, I choose to be one with my own truth. And I hope you choose to be one with your own truth. Which brings me to the quotes of the day, the affirmations. Again, I want to tell you how important affirmations are. They can change your life. There's a saying, change your thoughts, change your life. They have amazing power. So I really recommend that you use them regularly. So we're going to go to the board behind me, or the curtain, and I'm going to read some of those great thoughts, affirmations. Now is the day I will step into the power of love. Now is the day I will step into the power of love. An affirmation should be said 3 times. Now is the day I will step into the power of love. Just breathe it in. Today, I will bring myself to a place of peace inside my breath. Today, I will bring myself to a place of peace inside my breath. Today, I will bring myself to a place of peace inside my breath. I choose and will pause today to hear the wisdom between the words. I will choose and pause today to hear the wisdom between the words. I will choose and pause to hear the wisdom between the words. I will forgive myself and all others in order to rise to a higher vibration. I will forgive myself and all in order to rise to a higher vibration. Take a breath as I read it a 3rd time. I will forgive myself and all others in order to rise to a higher vibration. With a deep breath, I will release my gratitude for all the blessings in my life. With a deep breath, I will release my gratitude for all the blessings in my life. With a deep breath, I will release my gratitude for all the blessings in my life. Today I will cross upon my own dream bridge and enter the castle of my soul's divinity. Today I will cross upon my own dream bridge and enter the castle of my soul's divinity. Take a breath. Today I will cross upon my own dream bridge and enter the castle of my soul's divinity. the best way I like to say it is your divinity in motion. So think about that. You are all divinity in motion. So cross that bridge because you deserve. Let's see what we got here.
All the way to the right.
All the way to the right. At this moment, I choose to make this a yes day. The word is so powerful. Yes. At this moment, I choose to make this a yes day. Breathe it in as I say one more time. At this moment, I choose to make this a yes day. Doesn't that feel great? I now choose to breathe love in and bring a rainbow of opportunities to me. Remember, change your thoughts, change your life. I now choose to breathe in love and bring a rainbow of opportunities to me. I now choose to breathe in love and bring a rainbow of opportunities to me. I will not dishonor my sacred vessel of a body by putting in foods that are unhealthy. I will not dishonor my sacred vessel of a body by putting in foods that are unhealthy. And I'm going to change that for the last time. Today, I will eat healthy so I may not dishonor my sacred vessel. My happiness starts with my intention of positive thoughts. My happiness starts with my intention of positive thoughts. Take a deep breath. My happiness starts with my intention of positive thoughts. I think I got everything. And I hope you start to use affirmations because they really, really will help your life. Before we do the meditation of the day and we get to see the DVD, I want to talk a little bit about Taoism because I started reading up on it, and it's a pretty amazing way of life. It's really all about living your life in the natural, spontaneous, and free way. It's as if many times people that follow Taoism end up really flourishing as humans. It's a way of following nature and seeing that our allies can show us a lot. And it's a way of getting off that hamster wheel of our everyday life and start really living the way we're meant to live. See, once we're born, we're constantly filled with information and information and information. And it's really what I've learned by looking into Taoism. I learned about taking a step back and saying, hey, where am I? Who am I? And how can I de-stress? How can I get that balance of what they call the chi? It's really an amazing philosophy. I just really was very impressed when I read up on it. They talked about they talked about certain ways of being. And one way to get to this balance where you can get that energy flow moving so you can be totally in harmony is sitting and forgetting, sitting to forget. In other words, deprogram all that garbage and stuff that's fed to us by the media, by, our parents, everybody, all the judgments. It's time to forget that and remember who we are, and we do that by just sitting quiet and connecting to Source. Another thing is to eat right. You know, we tend to not eat right, and that really hampers our cellular body, and it doesn't allow us to really be our true potential. It talked about visualization and about freely wandering. You know, move like a child. Take your inner child and just kind of move with them, and you can really you can feel amazing when you do that. They also talked about meditation and about really getting close to who you are on a sexual level, embracing who you are and not being fearful of it. So I suggest Stephen Prothero wrote a few books on it, and he was quite good. Prothero. So if you want to look into Taoism, I highly recommend it. It's a way to really be better connected to who you are. And after I looked into Taoism, I came up with a few questions. So I want to challenge you out there. I want to challenge you. And if you want to email me and give me some feedback, I'd be happy to receive it. I'm at starblossom@optonline.net. So please answer some of these questions if you dare and send them to me. First question is, who are you? Who are you? You're not what you're wearing. You're not your name. Who are you? Think about it. It's a great question. I love this question. And what do you really want? What do you want? Not what you think you should have because you've been brainwashed. What do you really want? Do you want to feel compassion? Do you want to feel peacefulness? You know, what do you want? Think about it. The next question that came up to my mind was, how much love can you carry? How much love? Because there's an abundance of love. Angels, archangels, apostles, your guides, your higher self, God. I mean, there's so much love out there. How much are you willing to open up to and realize how deserving you are to receive it all? And the other question is, where do you live? Think about it. It might sound like a silly question, but where do you live? Do you live in your head that analyzes everything? Do you live in your heart? Do you live in the eyes of other people? Where do you live? So those are the 4 questions I came up with. And I hope you'll give it some thought, because it can give you the opportunity to see yourself in another way. And then you can start to de-stress and start to allow that flow of chi energy, of love and of, you know, balance back into your life. So right now we're going to go to the video of the DVD of the day. And the DVD is about just appreciating. I hope you enjoy it. It's my own photographs, and I chose them specifically because I felt they had an energy or an aliveness to them. It reminded me of gratitude, and it reminded me of just feeling oneness with all things around me, whether it be a simple rock or whether it be a simple tree. To feel that oneness is an amazing thing. So these are photographs that I've taken, and just sit back and relax, and you could, you know, get a better idea of my perspective. Just take a second to just breathe in this moment.
In this world, I walk alone, with no place to call my home. but he's become my eyes to see, the strength to climb, my griefs to bear. The Savior lives inside me there. In your love I find release, a haven from my unbelief. Take my life and let me be a living prayer, my God, to thee. In these trials of life I find another voice inside my mind. He comforts me and bids me live inside the love the Father gives. In your love I find release, a haven from my unbelief. Take my life and let me be a living prayer, my God, to thee. Take my life and let me be.
That is, just take a second. Shut your eyes and just take a second. And I want to repeat some of the words of that song. I am a living prayer. I am a living prayer to move in my life. When you realize that you're a living prayer, each and every one of you, then you can start to take a step back and say, I'm not going to let this bother me. I'm not going to let that bother me. I am just going to move in the truth of who I am as a deserving being. When you carry that energy, you are instantly moving to a higher vibration. And that vibration is what will allow you to manifest and to bring about all the material things you want, all the other things you want, as in health and that type of thing. So I really ask you from the bottom of my heart to start to observe the things in your life that aren't working and say, wait a second, I forgot that I'm divine. I forgot that I'm deserving. I forgot that I'm capable. And start to walk in new footprints as a co-creator that you all are. You have the potential, every single one who can hear my voice, and those who don't at this moment, have the potential to gather with one another as divine individuals and to show the power that you have by knowing what your heart is guiding you to do. This is a playground on earth. And as such, it is a playground that you can take control of. It starts with one person, just like a wave that begins and moves out. And if you start to remember every single waking moment that you are divine and you are connected to something so much bigger than just the tiny self, that is when this whole world will start to shift. Go in peace. Well, that was something I didn't expect to speak about, but when Spirit talks, they want you to hear that message. They really want, if you get nothing from this radio show today, get the fact that you're divine and that you can make a difference. And it starts loving yourself, holding your own divinity of who you are. Remember that question, who are you? Your divinity. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to go into that moment of relaxation. There'll be some music in the background. You can shut your eyes and get comfortable. If you choose to look at the screen and see, the colors moving around, that's good. Or if you choose to shut your eyes and just totally relax, that's another way to do it. But this is your gift to yourself. This is time for you and you alone. So go to the room, shut the door, allow yourself to have the gift of the few moments so that you can unleash whatever's within you and you can regroup and rebalance, as the Taoism talks about, rebalancing, getting that chi energy flowing. And that's the goal, to get that energy flowing. So I want everybody to take a breath. Listen to the sound, listen to the music, and take a breath and celebrate you. Take a breath and allow it to filter through your being. Allow your breath to embrace you. Allow the power of your breath to transform you. And as you breathe, visualize that breath traveling. It is traveling through your nose and down the passages of your very being. It is cleansing you. It is cleansing you and revitalizing. It is entering every cell in your body, and it is moving around. First, it is in your head. It is gently caressing every cell in your head. And now your breath, as you continue to focus on it, is moving downward into your shoulders. Allow yourself to move your shoulders around so that you can get comfortable and release whatever is not beneficial. Feel your cells opening as you breathe. Feel yourself being quenched like you're standing under a waterfall. And now your precious breath is traveling to open up your heart. Every chamber in your heart is beginning to vibrate. Vibrate love, compassion, peace, and joy. Allow your breath to move in your heart, opening it up more and more so the blood can flow throughout your entire body. It is bringing substance to your whole body. It is bringing love to every corner of your body. And now as it filters through, it is moving downward and outward so that it goes to your hands and your arms and your fingers. Wiggle your fingers and allow that energy to filter through them. Allow the treasure of who you are to encircle you. For your breath is inside and outside and all around you. Take a breath and feel relaxed. Feel the love. Feel it as it moves downward. It is moving in grace. It is moving in peace, and it is taking away anything that stands in your way. It is catapulting you into this realm of peace and harmony. Allow it. Give yourself that gift. As you start to drift, it is moving downward. Your breath, your cells are opening up more and more. And this white light that is behind the breath is encircling you. This beautiful light of the breath is around you and in you. It has now awakened your head, your heart, your arms, your chest. This beautiful light from the breath is in your stomach. It's in your back. It is bringing healing to your back and your stomach and your sides. It's bringing healing and love. Allow it. As the breath and light filters down, it is moving to your knees. It is encircling them. Give yourself permission to feel the warm energy that is now pulsating within you. As this light moves down, it is moving now to your ankles, and it is bathing your ankles in love. Your ankles that help you, carry you, and move you through your path. It is bathing them. It is opening up your cells to allow healing and peace to enter. And now it is at your feet. It is awakening your feet. It is bathing your feet in a warm light. It feels wonderful. It feels divine, just like you are, divine. And as you breathe it in and feel every cell being hugged, you feel lighter and lighter. And this lightness is giving you peace. Allow yourself to float in the energies that are around you. Allow yourself to be the real who of who you are. Allow yourself to have a present from the divine, a present that completes you. Breathe it in and let it flow. And follow the bell as it moves around you. It is moving around you to seal this beautiful energy, this light, this love, this chi that you are so deserving to feel. It is taking away anything that stands in the way of you feeling harmony. And as it completes your cellular enhancement, breathe it in and start to come back to who and where you are. You are becoming awake, alert, better than before. You are in the present moment, ready to embrace what comes forth, ready to celebrate who you are as a true being of light. Take a few more breaths and then allow yourself to open your eyes feeling refreshed. Whisper a little gratitude as you open your eyes and know that you have been empowered by this new energy of light, this new energy that you can get to any time with the breath. Breathe it in. It's your gift. It's your natural gift. It's the entitlement of being in the human form. And welcome back. Hi, everybody. I hope you now feel refreshed, because I know I could feel those energies, and I was guided to lead you on that meditation, so I hope you enjoyed it. How much time do we have, El Hancho? 8 minutes, all right. Yes. I want to let you all know that next week I am going to be at the Where Women Gather. It's for women only, but it's in Pennsylvania. You could look online, Where Women, W-O-Y-M-A-N, Gather. It's a wonderful retreat, and it's once a year, and there's all kinds of workshops, great food, great people. So look into it and say hello to me if you come by. It's Where Women Gather, and it's from Thursday till Sunday. So the cards today that Spirit is going to have me read for you is, let's see what they have to say. Come on, Spirit. There we go. Okay. The first card that came out was the Harmony card. Okay, awesome.
Just put it down. There you go.
Everybody is entitled to have harmony. And you'll find that the more you release those things, as I discussed earlier, the more you allow the things that bother you to just float off and not take them so seriously, the more your spiritual gifts will open. And you'll, if you notice on this card, the third eye is opening up. And that's what I'm being told, that within the next week, you're going to notice that your intuitive gifts are coming online. Once you release things that no longer benefit you, you can start to see with clearer eyes. And so you will find that you'll have more harmony, you'll have more peacefulness, you'll be able to manifest more, the more you just, allow and realize who you are. So this week that shall be happening to you all. The other card that came up is the Creator card. And that goes to what I channeled before about being really a co-creator, being in your heart and embracing the who you really are will allow you to create. You can bring to you everything that you want if you just believe and move in those thoughts. These are new times, and we need to look beyond the illusion, beyond what we think things should be like, and just start to move in our heart. It's really a wonderful time of embracing one another and doing what's natural. Just like the water that flows, it doesn't flow upstream, it flows downstream. If we take lessons from nature and we move downstream with our heart, doing what we feel like doing, we'll start to break down those illusions that are unreal. So these three cards are very, very positive. They're about just waking up to the true self. I also picked one of the angel cards, and one of the angel cards that I picked was the speaker card. And what's great about the speaker is it's about really feeling your truth and not being fearful and sharing it and allowing it to flow. Too many of us get stuck in judging ourselves and feeling that, we have to act a certain way or be a certain way. But when you realize that you can speak from your heart, you will have that power, and that will bring about great things in your own lives. The other card that I chose that Spirit gave me was the snake, and that's about transformation. Big changes are on the way in this period of time. So just be ready for the changes and open up to the new knowledge, because there's so much more we can learn to empower ourselves. So those are the cards for the day. And I hope to hear from you. I hope to see you at Where Women Gather. And I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you in 2 weeks from now. Or if you wish to reach me, I'm at Star Goddess, hello, Starblossom at optonline.net. And remember, everybody, You are terrific. You are what the world is waiting for. And you are all gifts. So stay great, everybody. Nobody's better than you. Bye-bye.
Womba-lumba, womba-lumba, womba-lumba. 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 Womba-lumba, womba-lumba, womba-lumba.
It's not just radio, it's Rockland World Radio. RocklandWorldRadio.com.